Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, according to Zero Hedge, Apple is racing to boost iPhone production in India and Vietnam. Also, according to Zero Hedge, Intel is going to sell 51% of Altera to Silver Lake in an $8.75 billion deal. Lots of moves and counter moves happening in the corporate world. This next story, as most of you have heard, Blue Origin's, quote, all-female crew launched into space yesterday. Now, I'm sure we are going to have a lively discussion about this at our live broadcast at 9 a.m. Pacific time today, but I'm telling you, something just seems very suspect about this whole mission. On Monday, Mississippi State Auditor Shad White will release a compilation of audits conducted by his office that tabulated a collective $400 million in waste over the course of his tenure. Are the DOJ departments trickling down to the state level? Sure looks that way. According to Reuters, Saudi Arabia plans to pay off Syria's World Bank debts. Construction on the wall in San Diego is moving forward and faster than expected. A waiver from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security bypasses environmental regulations to speed up construction. Is this another indication of the convincing that President Trump did with Gavin Newsom when he was out here and continues to do, in my opinion? Would love to hear what you think about it. Yesterday, as all of you who were on the live with us yesterday witnessed in real time, here in California, we were hit with a 5.2 magnitude earthquake near San Diego. And 5.2 wouldn't have even gotten me out of bed if it was nighttime, that's for sure. According to New York Post, the White House readies a plan for Congress to axe all public broadcasting funds and codify the DOJ aid cuts. According to Zero Hedge, the United Auto Workers boss sided with President Trump on tariffs, and he stunned an MSNBC panel. According to Zero Hedge as well, more than 35,000 U.S. properties foreclosed in March. Now, we've been monitoring the commercial real estate market as well as the retail real estate market, and I'm of the opinion that there's going to be a major adjustment there. But again, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Yesterday, Jordan Sather posted an article from the Harvard Crimson stating that President Trump's administration froze more than $2 billion in federal funding to Harvard. Has President Trump been going after the endowments of academia? Why? Maybe to fund the American university? And then yesterday we had Representative Clay Higgins come out, and he said, quote, religious exemption has always been a trap. An American citizen should not be required under any circumstances to cite religion as a reason to refrain from receiving a medical procedure. More sanity coming out of Clay Higgins, and I, for one, am glad to see it. According to Zero Hedge, China limited stocks sales to maintain impression of stability, as Bessent hints at boosting Treasury buybacks if the Fed does nothing. He said if the Fed won't do anything, the Treasury will take matters into its own hands. Who controls the Fed? Who really controls the Fed now? Well, I think you all know where I stand on that issue. Early this morning, President Trump came out with a truth, and he said that NVIDIA has committed to $500 billion to build an AI supercomputer or supercomputers in the United States exclusively. It's a very big and exciting news, and all necessary permits will be expedited and quickly delivered to NVIDIA. as they will to all companies committing to be part of the golden age of America. And as we've just discussed many times, a company that size doesn't turn on a dime. In my opinion, this has been planned for quite some time. And then finally today, BP, the oil company, has made an oil discovery at the far south field in the U.S. Gulf of America. Maybe President Trump wasn't so crazy when he was renaming and taking control of the U.S. Gulf of America. So that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, you can go to samshalhoub.com. There's multiple ways to do it. Or go to mypillow.com/Sam. And in the meantime, hopefully we'll see you at 9 a.m. Pacific time on all platforms today for our live broadcast. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.